Alright, so let's get to this things I watched. Some things I watched. Um, I should state that I did review Jurassic World and Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom yesterday. Thank goodness I finished both of those movies before the new Netflix series Camp Cretaceous comes out. At the time recording this Tuesday, so we got like 3 more days till it comes out on Netflix. So, it was nice to have those just out of the way. I really hated revisiting the Fallen Kingdom and Jurassic World, but for the video series I was doing, it was like, I had to do it, so I'm glad I did it. Anyways, let's talk about some things I watched on streaming. First thing I watched on streaming, I don't have that load up on the TV. I'm just not going to do that anymore because it's just so complicated. Because I load it up on the TV, you can't even see it, and then it's like... And then, like, Netflix, when you load it up on Netflix, it starts playing audio, which it shouldn't be. Like, it's like, I'm trying to read the description. I just want the image on my screen. It's annoying. Anyways, Star Trek is good. That's what I did. I watched Star Trek. So I'm, like, on episode 15 of season 2. One of the best fan favorite episodes of the series, of the OG series, anyway. Trouble with Tribbles. Really excited to watch that episode. I'm going to watch that probably tonight or something like that. And then I also watched more King of the Hill. I think I'm like on episode 16 or 15 in that season. And then season 7, and then I'll move on to episode 8. And that's pretty much all I watched on streaming. And so it's like, just the typical stuff I normally watch. I haven't jumped into any new shows or anything. But I did watch Rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I finished this DVD yesterday. And these episodes were fine. But this is where the show starts getting good. It starts picking up like story arcs. There's some really interesting episodes. There's episodes where the mutants team up. It's really awesome stuff, honestly. Like, this is actually really good. I absolutely loved these episodes. I love the Rising of TMNT after watching these shows in its entirety, which shows me that Mr. Enter, who reviewed this show, had no idea what he was talking about. Like, he didn't watch this show. It's so beautifully animated. I don't know what he's talking about when he said the animation's awful. He also, a lot of his complaints are like, you clearly didn't watch enough of the show to get affiliated with it. Like, if you watch this compilation DVD and you go, the show's kind of then watch this and see if you like it from there, because you just gotta get enough to get affiliated with the show. And I think it's a really good show once you do that. And I also like some of the directions with some of the story arcs. Right, it seems like a goofy show, but then there's actual story arcs and interesting things that are put into place. And I'm not gonna spoil any of that. I like how it's all different villains we've never seen before. They're not anything like, we don't have like a Shredder in this show or something like that. It's really awesome. And so I really love this show. Recommend it. Highly recommend it. Especially if you're a Ninja Turtles fan. So then I watched The Land Before Time 6 and 7. So now I have 8 and 9 to watch. So what? Okay, so 7 take away from 14 is 7. So I'm halfway through the movies. I watched The Secret of Soros Rock, which was just very, I don't know, it wasn't very interesting. It's like they see this weird rock formation and they learn about it, and it's like, at least it was different. Like, the last few ones have all been the same, or they're like, you watch them and they're like, this one is Land Before Time story where the parents have a problem and they run off and the kids come back to their parents at the end of the story. Like, it's the same thing each time. It's really boring. And then Stone of Coldfire, another different story, but this one just had like some of the worst voice acting and new characters. Some of these Land Before Times have really bad characters, and these were one of them. This like pterodactyl dude is really annoying. And then you have this, and then the one before this, you have like Sarah Sisters, which are freaking irritating as hell. What I don't understand is why she's like all orange. And then, like, her dad is all gray, and then she has sisters that are all gray. I don't know, like, giant dinosaur genes and how that works, but, I'm just saying, I don't know what I'm saying. I'm tired, but, if you can't tell, like, I woke up, like, early in the morning, and I didn't want to wake up early in the morning. I just kind of did, and I never can go back when that happens. But, I'm a huge Land Before Time aficionado, so. But I'm enjoying revisiting these movies, but some of them are just really bad. So we're moving on to The Big Freeze and Journey to Big Water later today, I guess, because it's like, 5 a.m. in the morning, so probably will watch these later. And then and if I watch all those, I should have like 10 and 11, 12, 13, and 14 left to watch. So, I'm getting through them pretty quick. And I'm enjoying them. So,